Alex Hormozi's journey as an entrepreneur with more than 7 companies and $100 million to his name. In his early 20s, Alex Hormozi contemplated ending his unhappy life.
Mom got sick, went to the hospital, I flew out. While I was there, to keep myself occupied, I started launching gyms. That's when Gym Launch actually started.
Now, at 32, Alex Hormozi has a portfolio of more than 7 companies of his own, evaluated at $100+ million, which he has managed alongside the love of his life, Layla Hormozi.
My first big business was called Gym Launch. Gym Launch to date has 5,000 brick and mortar gyms that have purchased the licensing from it. If I had 5,000 of those gyms still paying right now, that company would be worth over $1 billion.
Stick around to find out the inspirational story of how Alex Hormozi turned his life around without taking any shortcuts. Welcome to the AF Empire channel, where we focus on influencers, stars, and famous people. If you're interested in this kind of content, then this channel is for you. Make sure to like this video, click on the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell to keep you updated on our recent uploads. Now, let's get right into the life of Alex Hormozi. Who is Alex Hormozi? Alex Hormozi is an incredibly successful entrepreneur, investor, and author. Alex is the CEO of his own company, Acquisition.com, which invests Alex's own money and intellect into businesses which need help scaling up.
Is why we are doing this and what you have to gain from it. In growing Acquisition.com, the portfolio of companies, we've acquired a lot of skills along the way. So how to create offers, how to generate leads, how to monetize your acquisition so you can get customers for free, how to sell, how to scale sales teams, how to increase lifetime gross profit per customer, how to price adequately.
Alex has written the book titled $100 Million Offers, How to Make Offers So Good People Feel Stupid Saying No, which is a bestseller on Amazon in 3 different categories. He has founded and scaled up 7 business ventures of his own in various industries and helped scale countless businesses for others, almost all of which reach 6 or 7-digit turnover rates.
Then I know that this business is going to cap out at $100,000 per month.
In addition to all of that, Alex is a popular social media personality, particularly on YouTube, where his channel, focusing on providing customer acquisition and monetization wisdom, is home to 610,000 subscribers and has garnered north of 60 million views so far.
I felt like there was something even more wrong with me because I didn't feel any of that stuff. I wish I could go back and tell myself, dude, all of the stuff they're saying is just not true. Like, you don't need any of that.
Alex is regarded as a genius in the world of business and has been known to frequently appear on Forbes and other major business magazines and media outlets. Alex specializes in scaling businesses, and he licensed his scaling model, spreading it to over 4,000 locations in a span of just 4 years.
Most times, you go from hot to cold not because you forgot how to sell, because you stopped believing in what you're selling. You have the same skills as you did the day before. But sometimes you get a text, you get an email, you get a pain in the ass customer, you ask for a refund, whatever the hell it is, right? And then you question yourself.
But even though it seems like Alex has natural business instincts, being a serial entrepreneur was not always the plan. In fact, stepping into this life was an incredibly difficult decision for Alex to make.
No, he thought he was stupid. He thought I was wasting my life.
Yeah.
And wasted a degree that he'd spent money on, and wasted a good job opportunity that he had set up for me, all these things.
Personal life. Alex Hormozi is a first-generation Iranian American. Like many children of immigrants, Alex faced the pressure of following the traditional path of getting a college education, followed by a white-collar job, which then follows a series of promotions until one has enough savings to pay for a house and a family. This is expected of children of immigrants because the parents are usually quick to remind the children that the immigration to a first-world country like the United States is a sacrifice they made for their children to have a good life. And the path to a good life is only one. For some time, Alex followed this path, set out for him by his father. He graduated from Vanderbilt University, magna cum laude, with a 3-year BS degree in Human and Organizational Development with a focus on corporate strategy. Following college, Alex worked in space cyber intelligence for the military, which he says sounds much cooler than it was.
I was a management consultant right out of college. I did space cyber and intelligence for the military, which was sounds much cooler than it really was, but I had a top secret clearance. It sounded really good at dinner parties and just about only that.
And was only good for mentioning at dinner parties in the end. Hence the job was anything but satisfactory for him. Alex reminisces that he knew he wasn't living the life that he wanted to, and if he tried to escape the life, he'd be a disappointment to his father. In this time, between a rock and a hard place, Alex considered ending his life altogether, as he recalls himself. However, thankfully this thought only lived in Alex's head for a short while, and saner heads prevailed. Alex decided to risk facing the disappointment of his father and quit his job after just 2 years, and at 22 years old, he decided to venture out on his own.
He was not in support of the things that I wanted to do. I ended up quitting that job, sold everything I had, packed my car, went to California because that's where I thought the Atlanta fitness opportunity was, because that was the only thing I really enjoyed.
Beginnings of entrepreneurship. Alex had a passion for working out, and his friends and family pointed out to him that was all he ever talked about. So Alex decided to use his knowledge of working out and put it to use by opening his own gym.
Started my gym, and that was the first day that fitness became second in my life. So up until that point, I was fitness obsessed, and everybody I worked with was like, dude, you should quit this job and start a gym. It's all you talk about all day. And it was what I was obsessed with.
The venture paid off, and Alex had a fairly successful gym running in almost no time. After the successful launch of his first gym, Alex quickly expanded to 4 more locations, and every single one of those locations kicked off the ground hard.
And I acquired for no money down for $50,000 over a year. And so I basically took the whole gym over and then had to pay $4,000 a month to the owner. And I made $50,000 in the first month.
Alex learned that he enjoyed launching gyms far more than he enjoyed running them, and he was good at it too, which gave him the idea that he did not want to run his own gym. He wanted to go around and help other people launch and scale up their gyms, and hence the company Gym Launch was born.
And that's when I realized that I'd made so much money launching and opening gyms, and that I didn't even really care as much about the running afterwards. I mean, I knew how to do it. I just liked the launches. They were more exciting. And so I had this idea for a model where we'd fly around and just like launch and fill other people's gyms.
Enter Layla Hormozi. Around the time that Alex had this idea was when he was met with his now wife, Layla Hormozi. Alex pitched his idea to Layla, and when he showed her contracts worth $120,000 that he already had secured for launching 3 gyms, Layla was in, and she quit her job to join Alex in this business model.
So I pitched her the idea on our first date and asked her to quit her job, which was obviously the most reasonable thing to do.
Layla and Alex quickly became partners in both life and business that complemented each other. Alex himself states that they both fill gaps for each other. Layla was conservative before she met Alex and wasn't willing to take big risks, something Alex helped her with. On the other hand, Alex was a little too generous and willing to help others, which made him vulnerable to exploitation, something Layla was good at remedying. Discovering the potential of his scaling model.
I think there's something here. And so I went and called the rest of the guys that were supposed to launch the next month. There's 7 more guys. And next guy, how much? $8,000. Next guy, how much? $10,000. Next guy, and then I did $60,000 in sales.
While his model of helping people launch and scale their gyms was successful, the life of constantly traveling and working was becoming stressful for Alex, to the point where Alex's coach told Alex that the stress was more than likely going to kill him. Hence, Alex decided to cease his operations to instead help Layla sell her digital weight loss programs. However, when Alex was calling up all of his gym launch people to tell him that he will be ceasing operations, one salesperson asked Alex to sell him his sales material that he used to launch gyms. Alex just wanted to turn the guy away, so he named a high price of $6,000. But the salesperson was down to pay, and Alex suddenly realized that all the sales material he had was worth more money than he could have imagined.
And then I just like, cool, what card do you want to use? And I wrote it down on a napkin, and then, finished the phone call. I went over to Layla, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, this guy just paid $6,000 for like all of our like sales scripts and all this stuff.
Alex quickly called all the gyms he had launched and asked them if they were interested in buying his sales materials, and nearly all of them answered affirmative, to the point that within a month, Alex had made $500,000 simply from selling his process.
And then I was like, 8? And he was like, yeah, 10? Yeah, that works. I did 60 grand that day. So I was like, holy shit, I made 100K in like 4 days.
The coming years would see Alex perfecting his process and helping more than 4,000 businesses scale up while also launching 7 companies of his own from scratch, and the rest is, as they say, history.
I was trying to make money. Like, that was it. I'm not trying to build a company. I don't want to make something that's going to change the world. I was like, I'm just trying to get rich.
Alex prides himself on being a good old-fashioned hustler and using no shortcuts, particularly financial, to get where he has gotten. His YouTube channel runs on the motto that he has made all the mistakes and learned from them so that his viewers won't have to. And this is why he is beloved by hundreds of thousands that take away crucial wisdom from his content. Seeing how his YouTube channel has grown and how well he runs his business, even when pivoting away from it, we can bet to see more successes from Alex Hormozi in the future. That's it for now from us about Alex. For more scoop of other famous YouTubers, subscribe to our AF Empire channel. See you guys next time.